And we're back with some more Rimworld. And today we are finally, definitely going to finish off the Void. It's got to be done. We've got a little lamb caravan headed this way to go towards the Void armories, which we're going to destroy. And then we're definitely going to destroy all but at least one of them. And then maybe have a little bit more fun at the end. Maybe use a little bit of Winston waves to see what we can squeeze out of the Void. We'll play around anyway. But we have so much resources because of that last Void base. Or, well, no, the first Void base we took out. We can do dumb stuff. For example, over here we've got this big long corridor that we use to funnel people down. There's a lot of difficult to pass over terrain here. There's mud, which slows everyone's walking speed to 48%, shallow water, which slows everyone's movement speed to 30%, and they all have to pass this area. In fact, they can't even get through here. That's deep water, so they have to go around this side. I thought we would like to squeeze up our little kill box area so that everyone's a little bit closer to the front. To do that, though, we can do dumb stuff. We just have so much resources we could go. We would like to put down a moisture pump to remove the moisture from this mud that we can't step on. I've got the terrain thing on, and this is all mud right here. So, how about we just place a moisture pump here? Oh, wait, no, we need to put down some flooring first. Bridges in all the areas that matter. This should probably only take a few seconds. We just have so many pawns with such good stats that they're able to push through and just do things at a stupid speed. Anyway, with that done, we can start placing down some moisture pumps. And the thing is, if you just place down a moisture pump, it immediately drains the tile underneath it. We just have so much resources that instead of trying to wait for the moisture pumps to expand, we're just going to build like that. In fact, I should do the same over here. I've been doing something similar on this side, but now I'm thinking, you know what? Why bother? Let's just put in bridge segments here, 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 and here, and here, and just cover the whole place in moisture pumps. When you realize just how much power and resources we've got available to us, there's no need to actually mess about. How are we looking? Done. Yep, that has already finished. Alright, we'll just wait until the last of them are all done up, and then we'll deconstruct a lot, rip it all up, and this should all be dry ground we can build on. Right, they're all done. We'll just do a quick removal of everything underneath. Once the bridges are gone, we should see that that is all regular ground that we can now step on. Ah, perfect. Right, this just feels like a neater kill box setup. Done. Well, kill tunnel. I'm not sure if we should leave a door. You know what? We'll put in a plasteel auto door right there just to speed up ingress and access in this section. Everyone's going to be trying to get in this direction anyway. We should put some turrets here. There's no point. We should have enough firepower here that anything that tries to break in here should just get mowed down mercilessly. Alright, that's done. Let's see how our lamb is doing. Have you almost arrived? Almost. Come on, seriously? Just attack already. It is taking a seriously long time to generate this map. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Right. This looks identical to the last one. Huh, where do we come in? We've come in at the top. Oh yeah, let this be a lesson. People keep saying if you come in from the bottom or the side, it'll reflect on the map. That is not always the case. We came in from down here, and yet despite that, we have appeared at the top of the map. For no apparent reason. Alright, let's get lined up. I figure... yeah, we can come in over this side. We don't really need to be... that's a lot of boomalopes. I'd prefer if we didn't end up anywhere too close to those. It's just trying to avoid explosives seems like a good idea. We can set up over this side. The amount of doors they have are... actually, there's no doors anywhere near here. If any of them try to rush us, they'll have to come from either this direction or this direction, and it'll take them a long time to cover the ground, which gives us plenty of time to prepare. In fact, let's just get back out here into the muddy areas a bit. Now, set up a skip door. And this is the third Void base, so Void 3. Done. And let's bring in the team. Our team is assembled. Now, what we've got here is a few new members. Basically, people who have all been recruited rather recently. Like Estate here, who has been... well, we basically found them in a crypto sleep casket. They are one of our newest recruits. We've also got Cade, also found in a crypto sleep casket. In fact, let's give them some names now. So, Estate shall be renamed to Lord. Well, Lord, welcome to the team. You have been equipped with a Dusk Carbine. Range on these things is 40. Basically, all of our team gets 40 range weaponry. Everyone's got 40 range weaponry or higher. Everyone from, well, every single normal human that we have hired. For example, Cade here has also got a Gauss rifle, or Gauss rifle. They've also got 40 range on their weapon. All of our charged lances are all 40 range and all that stuff. That will become more important once we get on to the rest of them. They're all armed with, well, they're all armed with miniguns, which are going to be shorter range, but more punch. But there's a theme to them. Cade here shall be renamed to Ross Rondeau? Ross Rondeau? Rondeau? You know what? I kind of gonna go with French on that one. It sounds like a Rush Rondeau. Rondeau? Yep, never mind. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, they're nimble, greedy, and armed with a 40 range weaponry. Lord is creepy breathing and kind. Both of them have really good shooting. It was one of the reasons I wasn't too unhappy about them accidentally joining us. Their shooting was good enough already. Only downside, their religion is doesn't have shooting specialists. So their religion has production specialists, research specialists, but no shooting specialists, which is unfortunate. We're going to have to convert their religion if we want to turn them into shooting specialists. Then we've got these other three newbies. We've got Miranda, Grill, and Emily. Now, all three of these, they were the ones that survived out, well, they were all former V.O.I.D members that we recruited over to our side. Yeah, I thought, well, we'll let Emily keep her name. It's always nice to have an Emily in a playthrough. In fact, we're going to let them all keep their name because we're going to start recruiting a bunch more of them. And we're going to equip them with miniguns. Miniguns have much shorter range, but a far bigger rate of fire. 50 damage per bullet and a nice burst count and 26 range. So much shorter range, but an awful lot more damage. Just in case anything gets too close, we keep them around as sort of fodder. Now, for ticking on this area, I thought, why not? In fact, let's select all of those. Are they the... Yep, they're the uranium slug turrets. Let's have Zoe here have a bit of fun. Why not? We have, well, a whole bunch of spells and abilities we haven't used, and I would like to unleash a few of them just to stir up the nest, so to speak. So what we'll do here is we'll activate invisibility. Perfect, then we'll chug down some go juice just to top up that psi focus. We have done a little trick on a combat tile to make sure that they've got 50 go juice. In fact, all of our combat personnel with psi focus have it. 50 go juice, 50. We even given them neutronium as well. Neutroniamine, whatever. They've got that drug that means that they can heal themselves up if they take any damage, which I figure is a good bonus to have. Now, let's see, get you a little bit closer, and then we're just gonna fire a tornado right about, say, there. Go on. Go. Actually, wait, is this going to knock you unconscious? That would be unfortunate if it did. Yeah. Nope, no mention of knocking the pawn unconscious. This tornado should last 5 hours. Exit. While that tornado goes off, we're just going to chug some go juice. Oof. Yeah, give us some more go juice there, why don't you? Oh, I hear something going off in there. Oh, that was actually just a... Why is it not destroying anything? I feel like they should have started attacking us already. Why have they not? Let's maybe convince them to attack a little bit more. Tornado, please. What's our health looking like? Psychic invisibility still for another hour. Why is this place not swarming us yet? The guys should be coming out going, what's happening? No? Nothing? Come on, seriously? There's gotta be stuff blowing up everywhere. This is embarrassing. There's literally firing tornadoes going off, and you guys are doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. Did it do any damage to these things? Pucker all. Huh. What? I think these things may be fireproof, and these tornadoes are not really doing much. Might affect the coolers, but that's about it. Awkward. Okay, we'll back off for a minute, see how that works out, and then we'll come back in and try something else if that doesn't annoy them enough. I can't believe flaming tornadoes don't annoy them. Oh yeah, cooler. It didn't even destroy the cooler, just set it on fire. Wow, these are weak sauce tornadoes. I was really expecting them to do more damage, like a proper tornado. Anything near them should get broken or damaged. No. Nothing. Bugger all. An N4 mutant has awakened from hibernation. Well, that's probably not good. Another one has awoken from hibernation. I hope they're aggressive to everyone, including the people who live here. That would be preferable. Looking through all the available spells here, nothing's really standing out to me here. You can do a blizzard, but that'll put the caster in a 5-day coma. You can also do some other stuff, but most of the really high-end ones, like, say, Firebeam, also put the caster in a 5-day coma. I'm not that bothered. I think we can just straight up kill them. Most of these special abilities, barring, of course, Timequake. Timequake is incredible because it wipes out the whole map. Timequake is just amazing, and I should really use that again on for future ones. But for now, I was hoping they'd at least attack. I mean, we fired a couple of tornadoes at them, and they're just like, yeah, whatever. How about a little animal madness, maybe? That might help out. There's a thing here that allows us to turn animals to our side. Shield animals. Generates this... no, that's not the one. Animal allies. Infuses a large area with harmonic life forces that influence animal behavior, causing them to attack those hostile to the caster for a duration, scaling with psychic sensitivity. So... yeah, let's grab all of those guys. Join us, my animal brethren. Territorial Manhunter. Okay, well, we don't have to shoot them, hopefully. Then, what else you got here? I think there was a shield thing you could do. Shield animals. Colony animals in range. That sends... Nah, never mind. We'll let those guys run forward and get slaughtered. The turrets are going to murder them, but it was fun enough. Any of you guys want to do anything? Any of those tornadoes? Tornadoes are going to go off the map. Seriously? I love the way this one managed to skirt down the entire side of the base and set all of their coolers on fire. At some point they should probably get around to putting those out. Anyone? No? Well, at least it gives us other ways into the base. Hey! Area has been revealed due to something burning down. But, wait. Where? The roof? You know what? Doesn't make a difference. I'm sure a few other places will become visible over here. And both the tornadoes have just wandered off the map. They are the laziest tornadoes I have ever seen. And, yeah, these guys are going to get killed. Never mind then. In that case, let's go stir up some trouble by shooting these turrets. All we gotta do is get one person in range. Willie here, you can do fine. We will get you to pop over here, get in range of one of these turrets, shoot a few of them, and that will cause the V.O.I.D to come out and attack us. We're not really that concerned. We have enough range and damage on our people that we should be able to slaughter them quite handily. First up, we will just double your range, guided shot. And... seriously? Come on. Fire it again. Why are the V.O.I.D not attacking us? Yep, member from the V.O.I.D are attacking. Yeah, excellent. I finally decided now's the time to notice this. You. Speed boost. Excellent. And get right there if you wouldn't mind. You can see them over there on the right-hand side on the map. Just starting to figure out what they're going to do. Oh yeah, they're going to crawl over the fence. Hey, there's one of those N4 monsters that have woken up. Where's the rest of the V.O.I.D? There seems to be two of them coming out. And a few more areas have been revealed. Oh! We started fires inside as well. What's all this stuff? We've got meals. Oh, beer, meat. Oh, that is a criminal. Like, all the meat's burning. Oh, the tornado went through there and set a bunch of stuff on fire. That's what's messing them up. Alright, you guys get ready. They're not in range yet. But they will be. They're thinking about it. My god, the game is so slow. It's dropped to about 8 frames per second. Alright. First things first. Not guided shot. We want to activate firing focus. Yep. That one should do just grand. Then we're going to want guided shot on top of that. And that should mean they're going to start massacring these guys over here. Oh, and siege mode? Actually, I don't even think we need siege mode for this next bit. How is there only 3 of these guys? It feels like there's normally an awful lot more of them. What do you got? You've got... you're not going to revive. You are also not going to revive. I'm looking for the immortals. Yep, there's no immortal in there either. So dead, and... seriously, where's the rest of them? Shouldn't they be... base destroyed? That seems very anticlimactic. All we had to do was kill 3 of them. Like, with those 3 dead, the game effectively considers this base lost. We could just leave this now, and the game will be like, yeah, cool. In fact, I think we will. If this is all it takes to destroy the Void. It feels kind of weak. Oh well, let's get out of here. Moving upwards a bit, we've got another Void base we're going to assault, and it's an awful lot bigger. Well, we're set up, we're ready to go, and we're going to double our range right there. In fact, we're going to stick on siege mode as well. And that should allow us to start blasting every... Oh my god. Yeah, there's a bit of range on these guns. Oh my... Well, that should cause the Void members to start showing their faces very shortly. And when they do, we can hopefully find a few immortals to recruit to our cause. Well, we don't need to, but it would be nice to just sort of grab a couple extra. Alright, have they managed to clear everything? Just about. Oh my god, the amount of turrets they've popped. Well, we've taken out most of the turrets on this side. It just so happens that we were close enough to the edge of the map where we came in that, yeah, this was the easiest way to do it. Any minute now. Any minute. Those doors are opening right there. I can see them very slowly opening. What do we got here? You are... Ooh, you're immortal. You are not. You are... Oh my god. Some of them are immortal, some of them are not. We need to find the one that is. I'm pretty sure it's this one on the end, which is Bruce Tong. Okay, Bruce Tong. We need to teleport you. Zoe, give us a teleport if you got one handy. We'd prefer not to blast their head clean off because that would get rid of the augments we want on them. And I think that means we're targeting Bruce. Give me... Damn it. Put Bruce to right there, I suppose. Then what we'll do is we shall select all of these and tell them to hold fire just for a split second. So Bruce here is stunned, which is good. They're also, yeah, they're teleporting, and the rest of these guys, let's see if any of you are worth keeping. Ooh, there's another one. No, all the rest of you can, oh, there's 3 of them. Oh, okay, so there's at least 3 of these that we can grab. That is great. You should have a... here we go. Mind break. Perfect. Zoe, let's grab another one. Looking through them here, there appears to be at least 3 invincibles or 3 immortals over here. If we just riddle them, though, full of charge elant blast, we'll take their heads clean off, which would be bad. We want to keep them to keep their heads if at all possible. Some of these, though, we can totally let die. Like, you're totally killable, you're totally killable, you're totally killable. And we're going to let the front people do that. You all need to not target them if at all possible. You should instead be targeting that person. In fact, we shall just put you on hold fire for a minute. Come on, yep, there you go. Then what we can have you do is target that one. Out of range, yeah, for some of you probably. And now... I've got 2 of them casting spells over here. This is going to be an annoying amount of micromanagement, but I think we can manage it. And you, then you, then you. Perfect. This is a little bit awkward, but I think we got it. So we got Sean teleported over here as well. We shall also mind break them. Sean, can you actually mind break that person? I can't. There you go. Perfect. That person is now ours. Welcome to the team, buddy. You can dip off to the side. You can recharge your Psy Focus with a little bit of juice. And I think we're going to have to let our people start shooting, otherwise we're going to end up in trouble. I've got 1 person casting a skip shield. But I'm thinking... no, and no. You all need to be targeting these 2 up front. If you wouldn't mind... Guys, what are you doing? No, you're set to not shoot unless you absolutely have to. We don't want you shooting all those guys back there. Yeah, their minigun range is up to here. Everyone else should be able to start plowing through some of these back liners. We've got 2 of them, and I think... Oh, damn it, there's too many. I think we're just going to have to start blasting. I mean, capturing 2 seems like a good... enough round? There we go. Are you ours now? Yes, you are. In that case, everyone gets to fire at will. Everyone. Go ham. Yeah, there we go. There, Zoe, you've still got another skip. Let's see if we can't grab another immortal to join us. From what I can see, Rollins over here is perfect material. Let's grab them. Perfect. Then we can immediately mind rip them. Hopefully before they get shot by some of our own people. No promises on that front. Yeah, they can't shoot through the screen. And there we go. We got someone else to join the team. Perfect, that's 3 immortals. And is there any left? Well, if there is any left, we're going to have to wait till they come... Ah, there's one! Kyle! Look, let's just make sure we shoot everyone but Kyle, and we should be able to get 4 new immortals to join the team. It's just... These guys are so good. Look at all their skills. We could just capture this one alive. That might be an idea. Let me think for a second. This should be fairly handy. We've set everyone to stop firing, and then we've lined up a bunch of kill commands, and that only leaves Kyle as the only one untargeted. Yeah, Kyle should still be good unless they accidentally cast a charge blast, which they did. Who shot them? I told you not to shoot him. Okay, they kept their brain. Right lung was destroyed. We can fix that. But I'm thinking there's 2 of them here that have been down, 2 immortals. We don't need them, but I'm all for adding them to the team. We'll just strip them so we remove their gear, then we can psychically shock them, and then force them to join us. We've encountered 1 more immortal. Excellent stuff. Don't even know where they came from, but Grey here, we're going to try something new on. I literally just spent a point on buying Mind Wipe. Induces a harmless, instantaneous retrograde amnesia in the target, purging all memories, social bonds, and skills acquires outside of their backstory. You also feel a strong kinship with the caster's colony and joy at rediscovering the joys of life without commitment. Basically brainwashing, without the full-on lobotomy. And it seems to work on someone who has no psychic sensitivity. They're wearing a helmet to block all their psi sensitivity. And the base is destroyed as well. That was the last one. Well, you can teleport to the home base. Zoe, chug down some go juice if you wouldn't mind. That's kind of incredible. That means they're now a fully fledged colonist, right? Okay, they lose some skills, so cooking, plants, animals, and artistic get destroyed because they're not... all they get to keep is the elite survivor and the apocalyptic survivor thing. That's fine. That is just grand. They're still a fully fledged colonist, and we can do anything we want with them, so... yeah, they have access to all of the stats. That's going to be awesome. That means we can take entirely just... like, all of the colonists we're getting this way will be better than any of our current colonists. Which is horrifying, because we're not going to get rid of our old colonists. We're keeping our current colonists. It's just it would be more efficient to replace them with these guys. They're just better all around. But we're not going to do that. Oh. Lou's back on their feet. Hey, Lou. How you feeling, buddy? Whoa, 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 whoa. You guys are going to hold your fire. You are going to skip that person closer to you so they... no. Yeah, let's skip them closer, and we're going to do the same thing to them. We don't want to skip them too close, or we will hammer smash them into the ground. Now, where do we put that skill? Yes, Mind Wipe. Hello, Lou. Where are you? Come on. There we go. One of us. One of us. Wait, what the... how do you only have... okay, their skills are going to get trashed by this. Maybe I would have been better off keeping them as they were. You know what? It's fine. We will have you hop over there just for a minute. We got to take out the turrets and stuff that are left. But once they're gone, you can come back and grab your armor. We stripped them of their armor so that they wouldn't do anything stupid. Oh, great. Kyle's back up and running, and we haven't had time to scull enough go juice. Death Row Looter and Ranger. No. Thing is, I was going to wipe them and make them a full colonist, but I think they would be better off just becoming a thrall. We probably should have done the same with Lou. You know what? It's fine. We shall thrall this one. Yeah, they're taking what they can and they're leaving. That is perfectly reasonable, unless we catch up with them and mind wipe them and lobotomize them. Come here. Come here. Just want to lobotomize you just a little bit. Don't worry, you won't feel a thing. There you go. Perfect! Another one of us. Okay, you two just stay there for 1 second. We're gonna go clear some turrets. Assuming... oh, that psychic invisibility is about to wear off. That is okay. We have all the psi focus in the world and all the go juice to top it up with. A little bit further in, I decided to just have a little bit of an exploration. We found this room full of monsters and hibernation chambers. I think I'm going to try and kill them before anything else spawns. And hopefully before our invisibility wears off again. Now we got a little bit of time on the invisibility. I think every chamber we destroy before it gets a chance to spawn a monster is probably something that's good for the universe. This void base is way worse. I want to say it's terrible, but I don't know if it's terrible. I just know that compared to the last base we've been at, it is trash. Like, the amount of stuff we found in here is pathetic. We found a few weapons, lots of components and things, but not nearly as much as we found at the first base. The first base was just loaded with junk. This place feels half-arsed. It's just terrible. Oh well, we wiped out a little bit of stuff and I grabbed some things, but realistically we're here to core out Void, not, you know, loot them all. I mean, I just thought I'd do a little bit of looting. It just turns out it wasn't really worthwhile. It wasn't worth the time and effort of killing off all the things that were roaming around the place. We were better off just to have left. Anyways, Zoe has grabbed herself a couple of those N4 control implants, some Gauss rifles, Dusk carbine, basically the long-range weapons that we want to give to people. We also picked up a few grinders, some advanced components, a few things like that, but that's about it. Let's just go home. This place is just not worth it. And there goes another Void base. We have left a helicopter here at this location. Nothing's attacked it yet, thankfully. If there were, we would have sent reinforcements, but that means we can then use this as a staging ground to go to the next location, which is this Void base over here. After clearing out a Void base, there's a few things we need to take care of to get everyone up to speed. One thing, we take all those weapons we found and we upgrade them to masterwork. If anything's below excellent, we just get one of these guys to do it. That means we're going to have to upgrade the armor as well. We have to upgrade their helmets, upgrade everything to masterwork, and the only one who can do it is Zoe. So basically they end up pounding down an awful lot of go juice to generate the sufficient levels of psi focus to allow them to just upgrade everything that the people bring back to exit. Now, how am I arranging this here? Well, up the top, you see we've got Lord and Ross. They are the two normal recruits we got that we then implanted with a bunch of Void stuff. But Grill, Miranda, and Emily were all Void people that we recruited. Then you got Grey. They were recruited forcibly by a little bit of brainwashing. And then you got Leilu. They were also forcibly recruited by brainwashing, though they lost all of their skills. So they're basically an average pawn. So they can sort of go over here beside Lord and Ross. Why not? However, we should probably make a few changes to them in a minute. We will. But then we got, was it Milo, Sean, Bruce, and Kyle. All of those were thralled. So every single one of those, they're only really good for fighting. Who cares? That's perfectly fine. Each one of them have got at least 19 in shooting and melee. That makes them, well, just really, really good at shooting. There is a few changes we want to make to them, though, because Void stuff is okay, but not great. First thing is, we want to install Joywire. Yeah, that'll stop them from ever having any mental breaks ever again, considering the thing is, there is always the possibility that they could become unhappy, even though they're thralls with that plus 100 mood bonus. So we stick in a Joywire just to be 100% certain. Then at the same time, we install a detoxifier lung left and a detoxifier lung right, just to make sure that they don't get any lung rot. And then finally, we install a nuclear stomach. Where's the nuclear stomachs? There we go. Boom. And that's basically what we do to all of the Void people we recruit. This cuts down on the amount of food they need to eat by one-third to one-third of what they normally eat. They already have Void stomachs, which give them a little bit of a bonus. And done. Then we just have to copy-paste that along to, well, all of the new recruits. Another thing we are also doing is implanting gene packs into, well, all of these new Void people. It's called the Void Pack. It's not making them better, realistically. I mean, we give them fire resistance because none of them have any fire resistance at all. This reduces their chances of getting set on fire by random attacks by about 90%. That's kind of really nice. It also makes them very sleepy, but that doesn't matter because they never sleep anyway because of their implants. It makes them very unattractive, but that doesn't matter because of their beauty implants. It gives them major cell instability, but we don't care about lifespan, cancer, or immunity gain speed because of, well, their implants and also the non-senescence thing. We make them robust to reduce their damage. We also make them unhappy, but we don't care because we're joy-wiring a lot of them. So yeah, there's a lot of negatives going on here, but they get strong melee, 50% bonus to melee damage, minus 25% to all incoming damage. They get kind instinct, which makes them less likely to, well, get into fistfights with people, and we give them elongated fingers. Done. That kind of just Oh, and it also reduces their hunger rate. We have a bunch of leftover metabolic efficiency, so it halves their hunger rate as well, which combined with their nuclear stomachs means they only eat 1/8 of the time. They basically have the same amount of eating potential as these lambs over here, which is perfect. It means we can support enormous quantities of people on a very small amount of food. Well, now the whole lot of them, every single one of our new Void members has all been gene packed up. They now have barely any food requirements, and they're basically cheap fodder that are, well, okay, they're Void cheap fodder, and they're super tough. Also, where is it? Let's just say Grey here. Look at those traits. Dear God. Like, you could make them the best constructor, miner, crafter, medical, social, and technical. They can do all of those things at better speeds than any of our other pawns. Like, Grill here is just unstoppable. Same with Emily, Grill, and Miranda. Every single last one of them could do any single job you point them at, and they will just dominate. Ooh. Actually, Miranda there has Industrious, which gives her 35% global work speed bonus. Combined with all of the Void stuff, that sounds terrifying. Global work speed bonus, 500... Actually, we gotta wait till the anesthetic wears off. 591% work speed, global work speed, is a pretty good speed to have while you're unconscious. Right now, Lord has been converted over to a religion and they're gonna get turned into a shooting specialist. Basically, we're just gonna have a butt ton of shooting specialists, because why not, I suppose? However, that did run us into a problem. Most of these people we're recruiting from the Void are not... Well, they're not of our religion. However, there is, it seems, a way around that, which I hadn't realised already. Like, Lou here is already a morally Reddit-adjacent pawn, and it's because, well, we recruited them via that spell, the... whatever it was called. Mind Wipe. Mind Wipe converts the pawn over to our side, and it also seems to change their religion. I figure the best person to try this out on is Rollins. Rollins here is an elite survivor, so even if we mind wipe them, they'll still keep all their skills. See, the way mind wipe works is it reduces everyone's skills to 0 when you mind wipe them, converts them to your side. I think it converts them to your religion as well, but all of their stats get reduced to whatever their stats are. So they'll get +5 artistic, -2 social, and they'll get +20 in all those stats. This seems like the best pawn to try down, because if we mess it up, we still won't hurt them that much. Now, Zoe, get over here and give them a little bit of Windex on the brain. Okay, so if this works, they should convert to our religion. They're on true path at the moment, and... oh god, this takes forever, isn't it? Morally Reddit adjacent. Okay, you see, they lost their skills in a bunch of other stuff, but that's not the worst. I mean, I don't want to do that to some of the others. Like, you don't want to do that to Sean here. They're an apocalypse survivor and a space pirate, so their stats, they'd lose all their shooting skills. And since they're a troll, they can't learn them again. So I think this religious change is only capable with a few. But anyway, Rollins, we're going to be turning you into a shooting specialist as well. One request that was made was that I take this stuff here, the neutronium, neurotonin, whatever. This stuff here is worth an absolute fortune, 2,800 per pill. There's 100 at each stack. A suggestion was made, what would happen if we used transmutation on something so expensive? What would it actually do? So... let's try transmuting 3 different blobs of this stuff and see what happens. There we go. That's all 3 lined up a little bit one after the other. Nothing happened? Ah, the game probably can't parse it. There's no idea what to do with something that expensive. Well, that's annoying. Was really hoping you'd do something better. How much is this stuff worth? 7 grand. Ah, it's not even worth playing around with. Alright, we'll have to make something really, really expensive, though, just to play around with. I think I know what to use. This here is a Golden Grand Meditation Throne, which takes 600 work to build, but when you have someone with, 11 construction and a whole bunch of bonuses to their actual construction skill, it gets built pretty quick. Oh, it's poor quality. That is unfortunate, but that is fine. What we can do is uninstall it, and... oh, actually, nope, Zoe's away for the moment. When Zoe's comes back, we can... crank this up to absolute overdrive levels. Well, masterwork levels, pretty handily. Yeah, someone maybe put that in storage inside, just in case someone decides to drop pod in there and nick it. This throne is currently worth, we got up to normal quality, it's currently worth 30,000 market value. Chief Multi-Hat here is going to jack that up just a little bit more to 31,000? Oh, seriously? Is that all? Denise, get in here. I'm going to want you to crank that up a little bit more. It's only on good at 31,000. Once we go up to excellent, that should give us a nice big boost. Right, what do we got here on excellent? 31,880. I think we might have hit max value. Huh. Well, you know what? It's fine. We'll still wait till Zoe comes back and we'll max it out. Currently, Zoe is going around clearing out all of the Empire settlements. Right now, if we check for Neutronamine, most of these places we've actually cleared out a whole chunk of the map. There's still a few places left though. How have we missed some of these? I think I know what's going on. I think this hasn't refreshed. Oh wait, no, it has refreshed now? How did it not refresh before? That makes no sense. Whatever. Basically, yeah, there's only 3 places left that have Neutronamine. We've cleared out literally everywhere else on the map. It's ridiculous, but it's what we were doing. We also cleared out all the archive capsules and any good genetics. We're basically... We've cleared out all the maps several times at this point. Every time the map resets and all the shops reset after 30 days, we go around and take everything that's of any value whatsoever. This time around, we're buying up all of the skill traders. So all of the side trainers, we just buy the lot of them. It's incredibly expensive, but considering some of the stuff we have to sell, it doesn't really matter. Also, we've managed to find another Zeus hammer. This one is just kill focused, but that is fine. That will... Maybe we'll find a use for that, maybe we won't. And for money-wise, well, we do have this stuff. Neutronamine. And we can just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, we've brought along a few hundred of this stuff, and it just... You can clear out the entire map. Everything on the entire map, completely cleared out just because you've got access to this. Can this get us home? Fuel cost 85. Perfect. All the way back home, we'll land over here. And done. That means there's almost nothing left on the map we want. I'm pretty sure we've cleaned out everywhere of consequence. Let's go finish off the V.O.I.D. So this is what it looks like when you go on a little bit too much of a shopping spree. Oh, infestation. Right, yeah, same place again. Huh. I wonder how quickly we can demolish this. Yeah, let's bring everyone down here. I want to see what everyone can do against a massive infestation. The thing to remember is the slowest pawns we have are the WarCasks at about 11. They have a move speed of 11 and change, which means everyone can get here before the insects even think about spawning. Let's... put them across like that. How about that? I don't want any friendly fire, if at all possible. It's just the weapons they're holding are, well, they're pretty fatal. We'll put the Charge Lance guys at the rear, namely because the Charge Lance guys don't have the same level of shielding. Everyone else has a bit of shielding on them, which means if they take an accidental shot, the accidental shot will kill them. You know what? Let's speed up the fire rate just a tad. Anyone want to do that? Yeah, excellent. Then what we'll do is we'll do this thingy here. Gabe, you want to do that? Seems to be working out pretty good. Then we'll get Zoe in here. Zoe, just go kill everything if you wouldn't mind. Oh, actually, we'll have Zoe do a quick Berserk Pulse. Thing is, it'll buy a bit of time. And it's been a while since we used a Berserk Pulse, isn't it? Perfect, that buys a bit of time that direction. And then we'll do a Berserk Pulse over... Oi. Oh wait, we gotta wait till that recharges. Keep forgetting they've changed it so that you can't actually just spam the abilities. Good change, to be honest. You can go right there. Wow, did anyone take a scratch? Yep. Suncrest did. They're right on the front line against the Mega Scarab, and they took left foot and right hand took a bit of a scratch. And the thing is, they pretty much just punched everything to death that got too close. Seriously? The rest of them are trying to run around that direction? Oh, come on. They do this every time. Seems to be some weird thing where they... Fine. You know what? Let's take a shortcut. I got an idea. There's a mountain right here, but I figure we can shoot through that pretty quickly. We've got the kind of people... Actually, we don't even need to do that. We have people who have a 20 in mining. So if we were to get someone who had 20 in mining, let's say... yeah, Emily over here. Just go for it now. And, of course, done. Right. That should stop them messing around anymore. Alright, everyone, this way. We're going to run down some bugs, which honestly should only take about 2 seconds, considering how fast you all are. Assuming the game doesn't lag to bejesus. And why are some of you trying to go around the other way? Ooh. Yeah. Oops. You can see the leftovers from the last time the bugs tried to do something this stupid. Come on. Seriously, there's still 3 of them left. But okay, I think we've dealt with that. Time to go back to the Void. So anyway, Zoe is the only one psychically sensitive enough to upgrade stuff via spells to excellent. So this should... Actually, I think the value of this is going to remain the same. There might be an actual limit on how expensive a single item can be. No, went up to 32,000. Right, that's good to know, I suppose. I was really expecting it to go a little bit higher. Anyway, let's try a quick transmutation spell on this. Anyone? Oh, wait. Now, please don't do something stupid. It would be really awkward if you just transmuted into, you know, nothing, which can happen, but that would be unlucky. So please don't waste, I think it was 3,000 gold to make this. Come on. Oh my god, we get a Dawn implant. I'm pretty sure we have a bunch of those on. Yeah, we've got 3 more of those in storage. Never mind, that was a huge waste of time. A Dawn implant is worth 25 grand. I suppose a pretty decent global learning factor, work speed bonus. There is a lot of really good stuff there, I get it. But for where we are in the playthrough, that was a waste of time. Oh well. Our next Void base is looking very similar to the last few. It's on the edge of a lake here. Sarah Lake? Whatever, but it's got the ship here and the same blobs of buildings. So I'm thinking we are just going to select you. Then we're going to siege you up. That'll increase your range just enough that you should be able to start pounding those cannons. Or... Oh, we're just shy. Never mind. In that case, let's just activate the whole lot of it. Let's just... I mean, the thing is... Superior firepower just seems to be the solution to most of the problems you experience. So let's just activate those 3, which doubles the range, increases the rate of fire rapidly to something approaching stupidity levels. Rollins, why don't you activate the marksmanship command there? And yeah, there we go. Members from Void should be attacking shortly. Here they come. Now, what I want to do is keep an eye out for the immortals that actually have stats that won't go away. As in, they should have the plus 20 from everything. Like this one here, if we reset their likes, we can afford to be picky. We can afford to hold out for good immortals. How about you? Are you a good immortal? Oh, maybe you're a warship captain and a mid-world cadet. Nah, you can die. And is that it? There was only 3 enemies, and the base is destroyed. That, feels a tad wasteful, not gonna lie. This is a nice-looking base, a lot more resources in it than the last one, and a bunch of hibernation pods. We basically just blasted our way in through the door, so we're not going to bother faffing about. Just kill everything that moves. Yeah, you can see most of those, right? We just basically shot our way through the walls. It was easier that way. Now we can nick a few bits and bobs from inside, or just blast everything from the inside. Some of the immortals have decided, yeah, go away. We don't really care about you. We have so many people at this point, we don't really mind. It's just gotten to that point where, what's the point of collecting any more of them? We sort of have an unstoppable monster team as it is. Alright, something weird happened just now. There was a couple of hibernation pods over here. And then a spider popped out, so I shot it. But it turns out it was my spider. So I think what happened was I'd claimed the building, just like I can claim these guys here. And because I'd claimed the building, when it hatched, it was my spider. So these rebirth chambers here have black wraiths, which are big, giant monster things in it. And I think when they spawn in 0.1 days, they will be ours. I would like to stick around and see that happen. Let's just do a little bit more exploration while we're waiting. In fact, maybe let's give ourselves some distance between us and the wraiths that are about to spawn, because I don't want to be here in case they're not friendly with us. If they're enemies with us, and there's the turret over there. Actually, I'm not even that worried about the turret. Everyone has so much shielding and body armor that that turret is dead as a doornail no matter what it does. Oh, would you look at that. A whole bunch of nasties out here. What are you plugged into? I'm pretty sure we destroyed all the power supplies. Huh, there must be power going through the walls here somewhere, is there? Aha. Exit. That can be severed. A mutant has just popped out of these things over here, out of the hibernation chamber, and it's ours. And when I say it's ours, it's showing up as an animal, and it can do a whole bunch of stuff. It can be trained, it can guard, it can attack, it can rescue, and it can haul. However, it requires training. What's the wildness on something like this? Wildness, 80%, training decay interval 7.2. That's not too bad. Okay, so we have a weird... I just want to see if those black wraiths spawn. If the black wraiths spawn, I remember those being hugely monstrous things that can move at about 20 or 30 movement speed. These things only move at 5. They make wonderful pets, I suppose, but not really that interested. I just want the black wraiths. We'll have Zoe go around and do some more exploration. She has found, well, a lot of junk lying around the place. It's not quite as valuable as the first place we raided. Well, okay, value is subjective when dealing with bases like this. For example, if you want components, well, it turns out they have lots. Like 2,200 components. That's a fair chunk, you know, plasteel, hyperweave, your gold, that kind of thing. It's all over the shop. And advanced components, where are the advanced components? There should be a stack of them around here somewhere. You know what? Who cares? We'll worry about that if the black wraith spawns. Oh, yeah. How did I not know we could do this? We now have a black wraith on our side. Movement speed, 30. Hit points, somewhere in the thousands. Like, this thing has just... Oh, how can we bring these things on raids? They should be able to take out whole bases single-handedly. They're just monstrous. This thing moves at 32. This thing moves at 30. Oh. And they're trainable? Okay, so you guys can haul and do all sorts of fun stuff for us. That is great. You know what? Let's just train you all up. We'll bring you home. How are we supposed to bring these things home? You know what? I'll worry about that in a second. For right now, what I'm doing is I'm going around and disabling all the turrets. I want to claim this entire base for us. So to do that, what I'm doing is taking out all of these turrets here. Turns out, not that hard. Before I used to go around and do a whole thing with... I keep using a thing to generate random events until we'd get a... EMP that would knock out all the turrets, and then we'd be able to claim everything instantly. However, what I do now is I just get Zoe to run around and get her to uninstall the Void-Tech power cells beside the turrets. This takes a split second or so, and then we just claim all the turrets. Normally, I would reinstall the power cell right back where it went, but this one it seems is... This one it seems is not built on solid ground. Then we just uninstall this one. Off you go over there. These two might shoot at each other just a little bit. Nope, never mind. And I think that was the last one, was it? Nope, edge of the map. Damn it, there must be something left somewhere. Oh, finally found the last cannon. It was hiding in there. Right. We can now claim this whole sector. Somehow I need to get those black wraiths back home. I wonder how many of those we can collect. Sorry, I'm just in full kleptomaniac mode here. We have to steal as much as we can off these guys. Just... These are ridiculously good creatures to have. So I figured the simplest way to get them home is to fire skip them. We can't really, get them through the gate. They're classified as animals, and getting animals through a gate does not seem to work. So what I did was I sent over Chris. Now, if we select this here... Oh, God, which one's Chris? There we go. Yep. Grab those. Grab rid of that. They have a carry capacity of 870 kilos apiece. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely insane. But we're going to just strip mine as much of this place as we possibly can. We took only the best of the best. We've been at this... We've strip mined enough of the void bases to know exactly what to take, including those Resurrector mech serums. Why not? That gets them out here, and then we can just far skip them back home, which should mean... Yeah, we now have new pets. Bugger. I forgot about... There was another mutant that spawned out of one of these things. Never mind, they're too ugly anyway. I don't think we want to keep them. We can leave them behind. I mean, they only move at 4 speeds. They're not necessary. So, I'm thinking a bit of a new plan for the ending. Like, these guys have ships that we can use to leave the planet. Probably not enough to hold everyone. We need, 23 is all they've got? I mean, we can always add on more to... In the meantime, what we do is we activate the Winston Wave Storyteller. We limit it so that the only faction that can attack us is the Void. We set it on, whatever it's set to by default, 1.3 days. We get attacked every 1.3 days by the Void. See how long we can survive. And then, after that's done, we then find a void base that has a ship, and then activate the ship engine. Like, we can start this ship right here, though. No, I'd prefer to do some Winston waves first. Protect it for 15 days and then launch. Protecting a ship on an active combat tile. Think that should work? You know what? We'll find out. We'll find out. But first, Winston waves, then we leave the planet on a ship from a combat tile. That sounds like a ship we stole from the Void from a combat tile. That sounds like a good plan. Anyway, I'm going to cut this out here. I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck.